Boom.
Boom. Topicality.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
How terrible? How terrible was the audio?
In like 2 or 3 places, it got terrible. It got unintelligible. The rest of the time, it was fine.
Yeah.
All right.
And besides, you're out in the field in Iowa. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, even on CNN, they have people. I mean, but they're usually getting shot at when they're when their phones.
Or they're in deepest Afghanistan. This is like a 4-wire back in the day.
And that's the difference. DTNS allows you to have a bad connection from the field without getting shot at. I think that's a benefit.
It's a benefit, yeah. We're sorry, your vote could not be completed as dialed. BioCow.
That's the old system, actually.
Yeah. Tinvec, by the way, came up with the actual thing I was looking for, which was Grab Pass, a comprehensive pass for all Grab vehicle systems.
Stop it, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep,
Come
that
on.
was Tinvec.
I don't understand. Why is that a problem? I think it's a great thing to have a pass.
I will not explain it to you.
I would, if that was NFC, I would tap that pass on anything.
Tom, check your privilege and your privacy settings.
check your terms of service.
All right, I'm done. Good night, everybody. Okay, so let's see. There's there's a lot of titles. Damn the Bad. That's Damn the Bandwidth. Full Stream Ahead. That's sort of meta show.
Yeah.
Justin Robot Young.
Also a very meta show.
I mean, I'm personally fine with Vote for Jenny, but I'm not running for anything, and so that's confusing.
I could do that. I could get behind Vote for Jenny.
By the way, my Wi-Fi, if you think this is bad, my Wi-Fi right now is a beefy 1.11 down and a nearly symmetrical 0.59 up.
Oh my gosh. That's like better than my office, though. No, I'm just kidding. My office is much better now.
We're sorry. Your vote could not be completed as dialed.
I really like that.
Could we shorten it to your vote could not be completed as dialed?
Yeah,
that's great.
It still work? Because I think it's a little long,
yeah,
but that might make it.
But I like that because I don't see any Iowa ones that are like.
Vote for Jenny's.
Or caucus or Iowa.
Caucus? They hardly knew us.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Dig Iowa or Digi Iowa? Yeah. No. I think your vote could not be completed as dialed is pretty great.
Yeah, your vote could not be completed as dialed.
Hey, and props to us for not going straight to the ageism of aging precinct captains. I like that. I like that we just didn't go
exactly there. Or to the age of Bernie Sanders and the fact that he's screaming how to use a phone.
Well, I did want to bring up, and I don't. It's not a big deal that I didn't. I didn't want to bring up that it is presumptuous of Microsoft to think that every precinct captain will have a smartphone.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with age. That's just well, wait a minute. What if they don't have
affordability?
Yeah. Affordability and just I'm like, I don't have a need for a smartphone. Why do I? I'm young, I'm smart, and I just don't want one.
Well, but isn't part of it? I mean, and I don't know whether or not this is part of the program, but it wouldn't shock me if it's if you do not have a smartphone will be provided to you.
Yeah, in the article from the Atlantic, they said that they would work with precinct captains to make sure they had access to a secure phone. So I think the party steps in at that point and says, okay, well, Bob over here will let you use his phone. So and he's secure. He's signed off.
Bob. He's super.
He's Bob. He's Bob from the Demopuns.
So all right. So here we go. I got it in the mail. Contender and politically incorrect pack.
Yes.
I could not be more excited. This is going to get played in our house in the next couple of days. It's so exciting.
Awesome. Well, you want to open it up? You want to take a look?
Yeah. I'm gonna unbox. This is my only ever unboxing.
I got everybody.
The cool old school scissors. Right here, the Contender is a social card game inspired by the vim and vigor of a real presidential debate. 500 cards, age 11 to plus, not counting the politically incorrect pack. players, 3+ time, 15+ minutes. That's my kind of game. All right, here we go. Here we go. If I do it like this, they're all going to fall out right now. Okay. Look at this. Welcome to the presidential arena. 40 topic cards, 460 argument cards. That's going to go great in the Flanagan household. We love to argue. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this, room for future packs. I like that. Leave a little room.
Which, by the way, led to many packages being damaged in transit.
Oh.
But we are committed to it. We like it.
Oh, I like the setup. Whoever has the most presidential hair is the first moderator. Everyone else is a candidate. I love this. This is so exciting.
So yeah, to give the rules to anybody who's not aware of it, start off like Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples. You get dealt 5 cards. 1 card goes in the middle, 1 topic card. But that's where it changes. From then on, you begin to make your arguments by putting down 3 cards in front of you. Once everybody puts down 3 cards, that's the end of the round. You go one by one, so you can put down 1 card to start with and then follow it up with 2 cards when it comes back around to you. If you feel you have an awesome sentence that you can already put together, just plop down 3 cards. But that's a risk because you better hope it's really memorable and doesn't get forgotten by the time that everybody else goes. Or you can just have 3 one-liners, or wait and see if somebody's going to say something stupid, so when it comes back to you, you can jump on them with the perfect comeback.
Oh, I love these. I'm reading the politically incorrect ones.
Yeah, the politically incorrect one is basically the main deck is family friendly. Pick it up, play with your fam. If this is more of a friends tabletop night, bar game kind of situation, pick up the politically incorrect deck as well. Basically, all the cards that we had to cut to make it family friendly, they all went in there. Lots of stuff, including, to me, my favorite topic card in the entire game, which is your child. So you get to fill in any of the blanks with your child.
Well, I'm super excited. And I know lots of people that are going to be playing it. And as it turns out, Justin, I did some research. I'm too old to know anybody covering stuff in Iowa.
I mean, listen, we definitely made ABC News in the background today. Here's the only difference. It was the ABC News Snapchat. We literally saw an interaction between Justin Long and ABC News, wherein a paid professional of a national media outlet walked up to a celebrity and said, "Hey, can I snap you for ABC?"
Nice. I'm not giving up. I'm reaching out across all bases, but apparently the people I know are no longer the type who go to Iowa. They're the type who send people to Iowa.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what. But we met up with the bus. Her name is escaping me. Miller for CNN.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. So we were amongst all the Bernie bus folks today. So who knows? We are going to continue doggedly in our campaign. We sold a bunch to Ray Gun, which is a rad store here in Des Moines, and hopefully
awesome.
We'll sell a lot more at these events.
Would you say that?
Anyway, all right. Speaking.
I was just curious, who gave you the warmest welcomes?
The warmest welcomes were easily Ted Cruz and Bernie Sanders.
I think that's our projections for the Iowa caucus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the warmest. Now, we effectively, by the polls, went to go meet up with the underdogs today. Tomorrow we will visit the favorites. We will visit Donald Trump. We will visit Hillary World. So we will see whether or not maybe they will be super, super cool with us as well. But as it stands right now, Ted Cruz's people were very efficient, very busy, but very, very kind. Excited about the First in the Nation card caucus. Took a picture with a volunteer and the deck. Very excited. And Bernie Sanders, man, it was like being in college all over again. It's just a bunch of people really excited about listening to an older white guy It was amazing.
It's a selection bias, but sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck. And then when you get back, I have thoughts in a Star Warsian set of thoughts.
Come at me.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. By the way, I'm so excited about it. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it yet, but I know I will love it because it's three of my favorite people between the two of you and Garrett. So, congratulations on the launch, and I'm pumped to listen.
It's a good time.
Awesome.
It's a good time.
See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Adios.
That was a good show.
Yeah. If it weren't for the technical issues, it would have been one of the best shows of the year.
Yeah. And I think that we minimized it by having you read the headlines, all of them.
It helped.
Yeah.
The bigger problem was the break in the video halfway through, which wasn't even Justin.
Yeah.
That was just weird.
That just happened.
Can't wait to go watch and find out what you guys said.
Not very much, because I've now learned the lesson that you're still talking, and so we don't try to say anything substantive.
But now the folks on video will only hear you talking.
Yeah.
So,
no, we basically were like, we just laughed about the fact that you were gone. I think if it had gone 30 more seconds, we would have gone into some show.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that was the right call for sure.
Yeah. Because I know
just
immediately you're still
while
talking.
I frantically refreshed the page to make it reconnect, I just said, like, Jenny's making a really good point there. Blah, 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 blah.
That was fun. I love being on this show sometimes.
Actually, I will add that it helped that you were on, Jenny.
It was just like one other human voice that sounded reasonable in terms of like audio quality. Although I do see I'm still peaking, and that's really stressing me out.
You know,
I hope it doesn't come through, Tom, is like super garbled.
Now you're echoing. That might be
probably.
Roger.
That's
probably Roger.
It's me.
Yeah, I'm in the red, like really hot.
Do you have a compressor? Do you use a compressor?
I'm using a Focusrite that goes to a Mackie.
So no, you're not.
No.
There's I guess none of the audio. There's no software suite that allows you to basically do the job of an audio compressor.
No. All right, so now I'm talking at full volume and it's not redlining. So God, Tom, I hope it comes out okay. You would have heard it. Yeah, you would have heard it if it came out super grumpy. Clippy. Yeah. That Let's Talk About Star Wars was so clippy, sometimes it just flat out stopped, which was super bummer.
I normally, for recording audio, I always set the thing to run at least -6 dB on the whatever, for a digital recording device. Because you can always amp it up somewhere else in someone else's panel, but it does give you some headroom if you're in a situation where you can't control the audio completely.
Yeah, one of the things I learned is that the peak for field recordings for certain radio companies is like -12 dB, which I always thought it was like higher, but that makes sense in a way.
I mean, especially with digital gear, the more padding you can add is generally good. I mean, of course, you don't want to go too far. But, for like everything I've been taught, it's always been around -6, just to make sure you get it. You get it loud enough, but you also don't. You can avoid clipping if someone starts talking too close to a microphone or something.
Clipping.
Maybe Microsoft could revive Clippy.
We noticed you're clipping.
Would you like to do something about that? Okay, what else?
That's it. Out of the
That's all
post.
we got. All
It was
right.
a really good show.
Thanks, man.
I think this is part of what I was trying to articulate. Oh, are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Is that it was like just having like Justin there and actually being in the mix of it, giving his eyewitness. That's such a
Iowa Witness.
His Iowa Witness.
Oh, that would have been a great show title. It's great because it's like, oh, I got someone on the ground. Right there.
Well, and it is mostly optics, in that the story we talked about didn't need him to be there, but it was a great opportunity because he was there, and so he can flesh it out with like, hey, I was actually at this campaign headquarters earlier today, and then, that stuff just makes it more fun to listen to.
It makes it stand out and a little more engaging.
Yeah.
Because then you would just be a bunch of talking virtual heads.
That's our show, Roger.
Oh.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow from our heads.
Bye, Eddie.